regardless of what we have. Strolling alone as wolves do, we are walking asleep on clouds of tears those gods produce, when angels have reported to them our blatant thoughts, for which we are so shameful. Angels in all discretion are showing us the path leading towards the destination universe has long planned for us in order to awaken. We personify what we fear the most. All these things we are unable to assume on the journey of mind growth, all the shame we urge to internalize so we don't have to face it once it's all out of sight. Love is polyurethane foam, hatred is boiling oil. Fortune shows up when the rainbow fills with its multicolored soft lightning the very heart of ours which inhabits the single truth. We refrain on neglecting until physical death proves us wrong. As we let others compromise the path that's inherent in our values, the Eden we could have made a reality from is still far from the home we have managed to create and exist within, as we are still waiting for a bus, now long shut down, out of service. Disaster is the bill you can avoid. By not accepting nor perpetrating misery, we don't deserve to internally endure that being the one thing the ones using us would love to watch in the mutism of their nuclear-proof houses, following every struggle since the day we blindly took from them the burden we still pay in their place. Miserable, poor, weak souls, for as lengthy as we were unaware of what we truly deserve instead. Anything more pleasurable, anything we wish to access, worst, we dream to have a taste of, anything we still believe we shall earn through hard work and propriety, when truth is all we have since we already earned it all. Just that we are now here to appreciate it, so we have to go out there, take back every pieces we have been taken. Don't let anyone else enjoy it for you, making from our stolen identities their daily breakfast to be appreciated for all we have built since beginning of times, all we are reminded of while it all happened is the sum of our vulnerabilities. We could become what is expected of us from a consortium of so-called powers we have assigned to the worst of our kind. As soon as we wish to be part of it, from the moment we need any kind of need for recognition, affection, through which we live and are so desperate for feeling. Do not believe this as you would believe in a ghost. Be the leader of your growth. Be the one and only authority that rules every decision you could possibly make regarding comfort, balance, and all expectations one can have. From all that we hope, we someday be given to us if succeeding the accomplishment of our right intentions, which shall harmonize all the good we are capable of with an idealized vision of ourselves, all due esteem, we think we shall be taught. By committing to what is well perceived by our contemporaries, the community we feel in, righteousness impersonated. Your story is the one thing you are truly the master of, acting as the leading part as you get very much close to the ideas you wish to incarnate. The longer you will consider your unconscious megalomaniac thoughts, for they are not totally above what can become real. If only you could trust, believe your own, be the sense you're looking after. What you feel is right in every way. What you know you already are, just imagine what truth is to you then be in agreement with it. Do not stare at that negative sides that may rise right when you find out who you are. Just keep your own truth secret. All somnambulists you're staring at, for they don't notice angels that endlessly warns them what they are heading towards. Awakened volcanoes that will bury them as they consume. The only home they can be at, the earth they live on too. Not getting a glimpse of what they created from every gift they received, or the ones they usurped, making it a filled, unholy place. The place they unified with, to their image, getting back just what they offered. An example of what they will. Let's hope for this to happen. The faster, the better. Cease to act as if it was and will stay. The only possible way to be, to exist, to live all together in peace and mutual respect, they just won't bear the fact we are all strangely look alike, that our blood shows awful similitudes, that we may have discordant beliefs, different opinions, or no opinion at all. What the dumbest of the dumb should see is the most obvious. We fight for the same things, we hope for the same things. Difference is not what we don't share, it's the distinction that makes something unique of its own kind. The fact that everybody is independent. Of everything we have been taught and still are limited with, next time you are using the term open as an adjective. Trying to show how tolerant you are, exposing your philanthropy's hologram, then quantify it, having thought of all that you think isn't either natural or worthy of your believed to be the grail of respect that you, again, believe everybody seeks or desire to get from the puppet you gave a life to. See who is off the road now, for talking faster than all the memories that may pop up. As you listened to yourself at last, when your belief doesn't reach out to the others, as silence and discomfort prove that your speech should get a review. For hungry magma feeds onto all sorts of negativity that you are to blame for. The stubborns just won't get what all the positive sides are of being human-like, human realness, such as our existence purpose. Facts that points out to the only thing we can ever be satisfied with, love we feel when receiving and giving it simultaneously in the right proportions. So let our love merge with all that surrounds us, everything that has any other intention than loving us freely, asking for no condition, with no thought back, the deepest place we inhabit, though we still ignore, are the ones behind the condemned doors, in the walls we have built, each time we felt scared. Every time we refuse to wear the rare perfume that suits us best, making one unique version of what human is meant to be, meant to learn, to mean a thing to the eyes of the ones we swear to serve, with the certainty of perquisiteness we feel persecuted with unconscious. We have lived many lives, that being from a long, long time ago, that shall be an infinity of starting overs, if we were not to really mean. With undeniable truth to be the wiser advice we could ever propose to those to come who will hope, unaware of what all we endured before they do, interrogating the same insane pictures, same fooling strict authoritarian fates, only created in order to prevent us. from owning our life, from making our imagination the place where equality is approved by all, where nobody owns a thing, where sharing is a borderless economy. If we can admit this is what Earth is about, an attainable country where values are as invaluable to our reason as they are meaningful, and that we could explain only if we had been everywhere, at all times, at the same time, following each single living being's steps all along all lives that have been given birth to, which is out of limits for what it means to only pass through, as ephemeral as it is transitory, the land nobody has hands on, free space where individuality has no weight, where the selfish can't live the avarice they believe to be fair and earned. Then what I'm led to understand is that there is a point. It is way too late to think of all that has been missed, misunderstood, stepped through, ignored, simply dead, unaccomplished, not lived, undone.